Alrighty, we got an order number 37, a double bacon cheeseburger with extra bacon, pickles, and mayo, a large crazy style fries with extra mayo, 16-piece silly tenders, a supreme sausage breakfast burrito with extra guac, an order of firecracker skins, one roasted pheasant, an extra large cake batter shake with extra mayo, 9-piece jalapeno bombers, hold the gunpowder, lumberjack special with extra mayo, a big clucker sandwich, extra crispy, a ballpark frank with extra relish, mustard, and double ketchup, cinnamon crispies, extra juicy, leftover gristle from the stovetop this morning with extra mayo, and a fresh apple pie.
I was supposed to get a Coke with that order.
Right, got it. Do you want that diet?
Diet?
I want to get your pillow of choice.
It's a pet.
It's a pillow pet.
I always fucking wanted a pillow pet. You ever, dude? I remember that. I remember those commercials so fucking vividly. It was great. It was phenomenal. I remember that silver fucking turtle. That's what I wanted.
Ooh, a silver turtle.
Yeah, I remember some real shiny. And
I mean, that's
brain
probably
was
the
like,
unicorn. That's probably the unicorn one. I remember there was a unicorn one. Turtle was probably green. If it was any color at all.
Well, I don't. There was a turtle one.
I mean, there probably was. There's quite a few different variations of turtle pets, just like Zoo Pals.
Zoo Pals.
Those,
wow.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to close it real quick?
Yeah, I'll close this real
I
quick.
forgot to close it because I'm a fucking idiot when I forgot to get my
Kofef.
damn fine cup of coffee.
You know what I forgot? I forgot that to pee. So let me just tinkle real quick.
Do it.
I'm
real
still
quick.
here though. I can hear you.
And do it while I regale over my experience with Zoo Pals, where I was a wee child in elementary, middle school, in those tender young ages, watching commercials in between, episodes of SpongeBob and other various shows. Courage the Cowardly Dog. We've talked about them before. We've waxed poetic about all these classic television shows of our youth. But in between them, we would have these things called commercials. Now, some of you kids these days, you just know, streaming and YouTube. There's ads on those, yes. But imagine if you couldn't, that 2-minute ad, right? But after like 15 to 30 seconds, you can skip it. What if you had to watch the whole 2 minutes? That's what we had to go through as children with television, with cable television. It was awful. The only saving grace was that eventually Will and Grace would come on. But besides that, the commercials were all different. It was about 30 seconds because you'd have to pay for this advertising time, mind you. This wasn't free.
There were auditions.
There were auditions for commercials. People, actual comedians and talented people would really want to be in commercials because during the time of public television, people were watching TV. There was no streaming. So you would have to watch commercials. You would have to sit there. So if you're in a commercial, that shit's going to play repeatedly. You're going to get fucking royalties. You wanted those commercial roles. And now no one gives a fuck. That's why the only commercial actor that's successful now is probably like Flo and like the Geico people because they're also in ads that show up on like Tubi and fucking Hulu and shit.
That's right.
Yeah. Even now you can't get away from commercials unless you pay premium, which is,
Or if you just don't watch anything with electricity. No TV, no phone.
No, just stare at a wall.
Yeah, paint a wall and just stare at it with a single pillow on the floor and just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, divide it into sections, and you can spend the day painting a section, and the rest of the day watching it dry, and the next day just repeat that process to give yourself some sort of entertainment.
Or hear me out. You get the tape, right? The blue tape, and then you separate it by doing lines and stripes. Every day you paint one line and stripe.
Yeah,
spread it out, and then at the end you rip it off. I think that'd be a pretty cool design.
That certainly would. I'm sure it's been done before, but I'm sure you could do it better.
Because I'm doing it one day at a time. You see, it's a process, one step at a time.
It's a process. You don't get too carried away with it. You're not set ahead or set behind by deadlines. You're doing it at your own pace, and that's how you get shit done.
Yeah, that's how I get shit done by myself with no one around.
What were we talking about before? Something with TV.
I
commercials. Flow. Oh, Flow. Yeah, they're the only ones. Yeah, I kind of made that point. Yeah, already. Yeah.
But you remember Aflac?
Yeah,
because you brought up Geico.
That goose.
Is that still a thing?
Geico, yeah, the Geico Gecko.
No, Aflac.
Gecko. I don't even remember what it was.
Man,
it was like a car thing, right?
No, I think it was car insurance as well, and then the whole thing was just that fucking duck.
Aflac, yeah, because it was always like an accident, and the Aflac duck was there. Yeah, that's what it was.
Sometimes he'd be driving.
Sometimes he was like Mr. Mayhem, that fucking dude.
And that's the issue right there. Why are you letting animals drive cars?
If you're letting a duck, any animal, but a duck of all things, drive your car. I really don't think insurance is going to cover that. I don't think these commercials, or should be, putting forth these animal icons, these false idols, these golden sheep against God in their car and insurance commercials, because it just goes it furthers people's inhibitions, and it allows them to do such reckless things as let animals control their vehicles.
But what if he's a good driver?
No, fair enough. I don't know. He should like any good American have to take the goddamn test like the rest of us.
The test. I never took the test. I don't have my license. I've been driving illegally for 12 years.
Yep, I don't even have tags. I don't even have a license plate.
I have a license plate. Some people drive around like that. I see some people who only have like half a license plate,
Oh God.
and it's just there, or they only have the license plate in the back and not in the front.
Well, some cars are just like that. So some cars, I think they
But I
do
thought you
make.
had to have a sticker, even if you didn't have something.
I have no idea.
Maybe I'm stupid.
I know
Maybe
some cars just aren't made with like a plate spot for it, so you can't. But I think you have to. No, I think it has to. I think no, it does have to be on the back. It doesn't have to be on the front because the cops behind you, they need to be able to read your plate and shit. But if it's on the front,
Mm,
they fucking okay. So I think it does have to be on the back
okay.
in some form.
But what if I put two different plates?
Ooh,
One on the
well,
back and one on the front. Both
that
different.
then it's like a game for the officer.
Yeah.
Add some spice to their day.
Well, I do that because you know how on the ambulance cars, like it's spelled backwards, and then you can
Yeah.
see it like if they're behind you. I do that so they could see me.
Yeah, so the ambulance can see the extra license plate. It's like, oh, okay, it's this guy. And okay.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know
I
why
put it
love
upside down.
Put it upside down
So
to
they can
confuse
it's-
them.
yeah. It's like it's a little bit of decoration.
A little decoration.
You know what I haven't seen lately, Caesar?
What?
Cybertrucks.
Cyber.
And you know what that means? There's been another mass recall and some shit, and they gotta fucking go and fix some updated shit in it because they're pieces of shit.
Is there an actual recall for them right now?
I mean, probably. There's always terrible things happening with them because they're pieces of garbage machinery. So it makes sense that that's the reason why I go through periods of seeing them. You see them a lot, and then there's like a couple weeks where there's like none. And they're back for a week and a half or so, and then Peter's off again to deal with more of those updates and bullshit.
Well, I saw a Cybertruck the other day that had some nice anime decal on it.
Ooh.
Yeah. And that's the only reason it looked good. I'm
Do
just saying those sharp and flat angles on there made it look pretty good.
Yeah, nice for a tapestry, not nice for a vehicle.
No, I wouldn't drive it.
No, not nice for a vehicle that you want to maintain its shape through weather and collisions.
I'll be honest though, those tires that are on it look pretty sturdy. They're pretty fat.
I mean, yeah, it's like big fat truck tires. You can get any truck with the fucking fat tires; it'll be sturdy.
What if you get a fat truck with skinny tires?
Ooh, that'd be hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those chicks where it's like they're from like their knee down. It's like it's skinny, but then like all like thick upwards.
Oh,
it's like they got
yeah.
the
'Cause
fucked
got
up
that long
distribution of
sock.
fat. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
that's
great.
good though.
Yeah, it's like when they got skinny forearm but the fat like upper arm. It's that kind of.
Or they have like that, or if it's like a fat chick and they have like that back arm fat that
Oh
sags
yeah, the wing.
really
Yeah, the wing.
low.
Yeah.
But that's the thing that I don't know. Some people can look like really skinny from behind, but then if you look at them, they got like the worst fupa or like a real bad beer belly.
Yep.
But they're like flat and that fucking protrusion looks like a fucking hernia just fucking sticking out. Oh,
Yep. It's because they eat unhealthily. They don't eat a lot, or it's a weird mix because they don't eat enough or enough unhealthy things for it to be that much distributed, but enough to give them a belly, or they're
Right.
they're at least doing other things to keep some part of them activated, but all just still in the gut.
man, would you date a chick like that? Like she had everything you liked about her, but she had a little bit of fat like that.
No, just a little. Well, if it's just a little bit, that's workable. That's fixable.
You would
That's
It's
fixable.
fixable.
Yeah, that's workable.
He won't accept it. That's fixable.
That's fixable. Yeah, things can be done about that.
If you could see it through her pants, is that an issue?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if it's just a little bit you see through her pants?
It's like, it's not too bad. Trying to look too much.
Trying to-
Trying to look too much when you're doing whatever sort of business you got to do. If you got to like push up to go down on it, that's not great.
yeah, that's pretty reasonable. I understand that.
Yeah.
But what if you like a little more cushion for the pushing? Some
mean-
guys like bigger chicks.
My forehead's already sweating. I don't need, a sweaty batch of fucking gunt skin pressing against me, making it even sweatier and stinkier. It's already gonna fucking smell awful down there. You know that for goddamn sure.
But what if? But that's why you shower before you do it.
Even some stenches permeate. It's why you don't smoke inside a house. It gets soaked into the carpet. Those are hard set stains and smells that just never go away.
But I smoke weed in my house sometimes.
No, there you go. Then you got a smelly pussy.
I got a smelly pussy. I
Smelly
guess.
pussy. I don't have to tell you. You got a smelly pussy.
That's why they tell you to eat kiwis because it keeps your genitalia area smelled clean.
Apparently. I remember you mentioned that last episode, and I was going to say, apparently, fruits and vegetables are meant to look, or not meant to look like, because of course we know there is no divine creation that created these things, but apparently they look like the things they help somehow. So like tomatoes are kind of shaped like a heart in some ways. Kiwis are shaped like nuts. Carrots good for your eyes, shaped like the cones in your eyes for perception.
So bananas are good for your pee pee.
Yeah, apparently, it's got calcium, vitamin D, whatever vitamin D for your dick.
Yeah, vitamin dick.
Yeah. Walnuts and shit. Apparently, that's good brain food. Looks like a brain. I don't know.
Oh,
That
that's
that might just
no,
be.
that might just be a coincidence, right?
Yeah, that one
Yeah,
might be. But nuts in
because I don't
general
think
are just good for
macadamia
you.
nuts are probably good for your pupils
No,
or
but
what?
maybe good for your kidneys. I don't know.
Oh, because kidney stones,
Yeah, or like because that's like shaped like a kidney. It's the same kind of shape like kidney beans,
beans,
beans in
yeah,
general. Yeah,
beans in
yeah.
general.
Legumes probably.
You know what I've always wanted to try is a can of Bush's baked beans. I've never tried it, but I guarantee they're probably pretty good.
You got to eat it sitting next to a golden retriever. That's the only way to truly experience a
It,
delicious can of Bush's baked beans.
the golden retriever with the handkerchief on its neck.
Exactly.
I bought a handkerchief for my dog.
Yeah.
It's a little green one.
Nice.
She likes it.
Hopefully she doesn't get roughed up by the cactus bunch.
No, that's why I change colors to throw them off.
Yeah, you got to be careful what hood you're walking around in. What separate color bandanas? You might get that shit snatched. Have to reclaim it back.
That's why I carry a little backpack when I take her on walks. I have all my different bandanas. Like, oh, this neighborhood, time to put on the yellow one.
It's like joke's on you. I got a red one right here. Then they really just beat the fuck out of you. And I wonder what they would do. I mean, you're a civilian. They're not supposed to fuck you. Well, if they are part of, if they're just a bunch of assholes, they'll do whatever they want. But
That is true, yeah.
if you're part of a gang, you don't want to fuck with civilians because it gets heat on you.
That's bad for your look, and it's bad for the gang. It's
Bad for your street cred.
bad for the street cred because like, it's a troublemaker right here.
Yeah, if you're playing Cyberpunk 77 and you did that, you wouldn't be able to wear that jacket you're wearing. Your street cred would go down or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, you got that cred. I got all the cred when I played fucking Cyberpunk.
Yeah, so you can wear the cool jackets with the electric like light lining on the end. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had the cool jackets. I had the blades that came out of my arms.
Oh yeah.
I had
all,
all
that,
of
all
it.
that sweet shit.
Speed dashes. You know,
Fun times. Fun RPG times.
fun RPG times.
Just always reminds me, I gotta fucking play Witcher 2 at some point.
You know, that's what I keep saying. I gotta play Witcher 3, and I never do.
That's definitely a fun one.
I know, like, especially since like all the DLC you could download it now, and it just has everything.
Yeah, just a big bundle for 45, 50 bucks, 40 bucks, 30 bucks even. Well, that'd be the
But what
base,
about the new one? You play the girl.
4? Yeah, which 4? You play a Siri. And
Yeah. Geralt's in it.
yeah, of course, because he's he's one of the main characters. But on a podcast I listened to, they were theorizing that since Gwent is a big part of Witcher 3, and I think Witcher is kind of like Yakuza in that in the canon events of the games implies that you do all, if not most, of the side quests to most of their best order degree. I think Geralt canonically is really good and loves Gwent. So by the end of that game, you're the master Gwent player. So I think they were saying in 4, you're playing a Ciri. It'd be hilarious if you do the Gwent side quest and the final boss of Gwent in 4 is Geralt.
Huh.
It's like a fighting red in gold and silver type scenario. It's like you're the new
Oh.
one, so now fight the old master. See
if
how
you
much shit
can
you
get
got.
him.
Yeah, see if your shit don't stank.
Fuck, that would be a good
That'd be fun.
idea.
They probably will do that because that's just free. That's easy, unless of course he dies at some point. But they're
Yeah, they
the
kill him
plot of
off.
the game. But if not, then that would be a pretty cool thing to do.
Let's just hope they don't kill him off like Han Solo.
Yeah, in a shitty way,
Bad, garbage, shit way.
Yeah, it's crazy how that movie, Episode 7, is literally just Episode 4 again. It's the exact same story beats.
Yeah.
Almost word for word because it's the Millennium Falcon, Chewbacca, Han Solo. It's like the exact same thing.
Well, they got to
It's
bring back
crazy.
the old characters because that's
Yeah.
what everybody likes.
Like George Lucas said, it's like poetry. It rhymes. Sometimes rhyming isn't good. Sometimes poetry is bad.
Big thumbs down like the Tesla trucks.
Oh yeah. Caesar, you been playing any games lately?
The only thing I've been playing is still Black Myth Wukong.
Oh, you
But-
gotta get the New Game Plus to go to the endings. That's
I
right.
already did my New Game Plus.
Oh, yeah, sped through
I'm
it.
on my New Game Plus 2 right now.
+2. Okay.
Right in the beginning.
Do you have the no, you get that stance you said after the true ending?
After I get that stance on my next.
Yeah, so you gotta beat
On
the
my
true
next-
ending to get the stance.
You have to get the
Okay.
true ending every playthrough. You have to get the true secret ending every playthrough.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Because here's the thing. In this game, you don't you could once you beat the final boss, you have the option to start a new cycle from the
Mhm.
beginning, or you can just continue the journey. And that's what you have to do. Continue your journey after you beat the final boss.
Yeah.
Then you got to go fight the other secret boss to unlock something for your character. And then you have to go fight again the final boss you fought the first time again. And then that's what unlocks the secret ending.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you gotta, yeah, you
I had to
gotta,
do that every
yeah,
playthrough.
you gotta do the game and then the post game content every time. Okay, yeah,
I
I
had to
see
beat the
now.
game
Yeah,
3 times, and then on the 4th New Game Plus is when I can, or I think maybe at the end of the 3rd New Game Plus when I would
just
unlock
do it
the sa
anyways, and you just
exactly,
start over again anyways. Yeah.
exactly. Because then at that point, I'll be Big Dick Cool Boy,
Oh
and
yeah,
I'll
doing
really, really
all the cool Monkey Man moves.
all the cool monkey. You know what? I think I'm getting pretty good at this because on my New Game Plus run, I beat the final bosses first try, back to back,
Easy.
bam, bam, bam. I was like,
It's
bam.
like Dark Souls action game. It's like once you know the combos and then you know their patterns, you can just do it. Especially if you know the cheese. If you got the best armor, of course, you're not gonna take any damage. You got the
Oh
good
yeah,
counters. You got all the bonus attack and shit. Whatever. You just melt their health bar. Easy.
easy. You get the cheese moves, the cheese abilities, and then you get the cheese items for your gourd, and then
And the
everything's
cheese
perfect.
roll. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh yeah.
Steamy.
Oh
But that's
yeah.
all I've been playing lately. And I was thinking after this, maybe I'll finally go back and I'll do Elden Ring again. But I know the playthrough exactly what I'll do. I'm gonna do a Great Stars build, and then I'm just gonna go
Great
for it.
start. So like intelligence, like spells.
No, no, it's like the Great Star is a weapon.
Oh,
It's
great start. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah, it's a weapon. It's like a cool like big mace thing, big ball, big spikes, and it has like it does poise damage, but then its sub like effect is bleed on it.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's and then upgraded all the way double handed is like you just knock enemies back down.
Yeah, yeah. I think I remember. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
I
Okay.
think I remember people when I was hearing a lot of talk about Elden Ring from shit that bleed was a really good status, one of the best. Like
That's like Rivers of Blood,
bleed
yeah.
and rot are the best two statuses, and then
Mhm.
I guess frost if you're doing like stamina or whatever the fuck. But yeah, yeah, bleed and rot. That's where it's at.
Bleeding. But I'm
And
just going that because it's the big poise weapon.
oh yeah, you can bust through, then get to the DLC, do that shit.
Finally,
Oh
yes.
yeah,
At some point, that's the goal, but until I finish
yeah.
Wukong, then I'll start
And
that.
that's like a whole extra game. So be prepared. It's like Dark Souls 2 level of DLC. You know, it's like all three. It's like a whole extra game. Apparently.
Perfect.
Yep. There you go.
That's how I want it. More
Yep.
content.
And you don't even have to beat the game to do it. You just got to beat. I think they said like Radagon or some like you got to get like 75% of the way, or like 70%, or maybe even 50. It depends just like what route you go. But you got to beat like some boss, some big boss, and then big boss. Then you can get to it.
Yeah, that's how I think about that was the plan. I think I was gonna play up to that point, to get to the boss that I needed to, and then afterwards I'll either keep playing and then keep going for a bit longer, then at some point stop and buy the DLC and then just because it's not too much now.
No,
I mean, I could probably maybe there's a deal for it at some point.
maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah, just mainline the weapon, the equipment you know you want, then boop boop
I
boop.
already mainlined. I mapped out where I can get the weapon right away. What I
Easy
got to
peasy.
do to get. It's gonna be a fucking annoying. It'll take a bit, but once it's there, I got it.
Got it. I've been playing one game a lot recently.
What have you been playing?
It's
MLB 2K25.
nope. It is still Civilization 6.
Oh, what day are you on now?
So Caesar, I was in the year like 1500 or some shit. I watched the videos, this playlist from this guy, Quill 114. He has like a few thousand subscribers. He gets like a few thousand views. But the Civilization 6 for beginners playlist has like 15 million views on like
Nice.
each video. Not even the playlist alone, like each video.
Each video.
So I went through and over a couple days and a little bit playing, I watched all 6 of these videos. And it was great because he really goes into detail and explains every single movement he makes and thing he does. Even if he's explained it before, he'll just explain again, like I'm doing this because this is this and da da da. And then, he doesn't play through a whole game. He has like a let's play where he does it, but it's like real basic intro and like all bit to basic introduction to all the concepts. Like, and with that knowledge, you can go on your own. And when you learn the new things, you'll be able to take that contextual knowledge and apply it to the new things and know how they work and operate within the other contextual things.
Wow.
Because
All right.
it all just breaks down to like your civilizations, there are districts within them, which is like they're different types of things. Like there's a theater district, there's like a religion district, there's a army district, and then resources, and it's all just kind of to do with that, and the bonuses they go together. And even though I've played it before, and like I knew sort of not a lot, but like a few of the things he was talking about, it was really good because he gave words to what I didn't like have words for. Like I understood the concepts, but I couldn't tell you how it worked or like put it into
Oh.
words. And what he did was like, oh yeah. So even though it was things I'd been doing already, it was more comprehensive because I had the full, like I said, context behind like why that works and
Right, right, right,
how
right.
it'll help later and when to do things and how to do things. And
How to bomb a city. Right.
yeah, I didn't learn that, but that is definitely once you get far enough in the technology tree, you can make nukes, you make stealth bombers, and it's like, yeah, get fucked. But yeah, it was a pretty comprehensive look into it, and with all that, I started over a new game,
Wow.
as Gilgamesh on. I think there's like 9 difficulties, so I did it on the second one, which is like pretty still easy. So
Oh,
so
fairly
it's
simple.
not too
Okay.
bad. So and on that difficulty, you get a +2 to attack just because you're on the difficulty. All your attacking units get +2 to attack,
Oh,
which is
nice.
so it's not too crazy, but it is a bonus.
A little step up.
Yeah,
A
because
little step.
all units have 100 health, no matter what how upgrade. They always have 100. It's just your defense. So the extra +2 is just a little bit, But it started as Gilgamesh settled the first right when I settled, or right when I spawned in. You spawn with a settler, which settles your city, and a warrior unit, and you can move the settler around the map, like see the optimal spot. Like, oh, I might want it over here, over there. Right where it was. That's where the perfect spot. So I didn't have to move a fucking inch, settle that city. Turn one.
Turn one.
Turn one, start making production shit. And I start, walking around, send the warrior out to see some shit, see what shit is around me, where I want to start building cities. I might want to build one up here, another one down here, over there. Some city states. City states are like the small. They're just like their own individual like city. They won't. They don't expand like your civilization.
They
So
just stay there.
yeah, so I can
Okay.
make like 5 cities. City states just stay one. They can maybe expand a couple tiles, their area of like control, but they just stay as the ones. You meet them and you don't control them, or you can if you fucking kill them. But you become their suzerain, which means they just give you like passive bonuses because you're cool with them.
Yeah, you
So
chill with them.
So yeah, I found one and I was like, oh, that's in a good spot. I might want to take that one over later, expand my empire, and then enter onto the scene. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I spawned over all the way on the east coast, or it was kind of like an inverse Africa, where it was like so it was like here, and I was like here, and there was shit down here and shit up here, and then it kind of curved over this way.
Okay.
So it was like a capital P.
Okay.
With like a thick bottom part, and I was on the east side, and she was on the west. So I was thinking, there's a city state I want here, and her 2 cities here. What if I just not take the city state, but I take her cities? So then I effectively have a full chain, because in that city state will just basically be mine because I'm super cool with them.
Oh.
So I can block off all the southern area below just for me. So
you did it.
So therein starts my war with Elizabeth II. So I got a couple archers on the bottom shooting at her ass. It took me a while to realize to figure out how to capture cities, so I wasted a couple turns doing that. But fucking got in there, took both her cities, wiped her out of the game. So now I got control of basically that entire fucking southern half of that continent.
Damn.
But I don't go there. You know why? Because fucking Cleopatra's to the north.
And you go take her ass.
Yeah, I met her first, and I was like, okay, cool, Cleopatra. Because when I started, I was like, okay, I want to go for a religious victory. Because you can either get domination, where you control everyone, or religious victory, where the whole world practices your religion. A science victory, where you get to the moon and make a colony on Mars. A cultural victory, where you're like the cultural center of the world, like you produce the best music and shit. Or there's like a couple other types. So I wanted to go religious route, and then also maybe some fighting as well, just because people are going to declare war on you and barbarians,
Right.
But
As
then,
a classic civilization happens.
yeah. But once I got a taste for blood from Elizabeth, I was like,
I want it all.
Cleopatra's up there. I made all these units. They're still here. I'm not doing anything with them. Why don't I just put them up here? I'm just gonna put my toys over here next
Go
to
on a
you.
nice walk.
Yeah, and she's like, I don't like that. And I'm like, oh, they're just there. They're just walking by. Don't worry. So
Don't worry.
I sent out a scout, and I'm like, oh, who is it? Oh, Teddy Roosevelt over here up on the big side of the P. It's nicey too. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna take out fucking Egypt, which I do very, very quickly and swiftly. Egypt stood no fucking chance. Wiped
Of
them out.
course, it's Egypt.
Then begins my war with fucking America. Those goddamn capitalists. First it was Boston. They settled right on the fucking cusp of some islands, got them out, and they were like really settled in. So it was hard to fucking get in there, but fucking did, got them. Then I figured out. Then I got that whole continent. That whole fucking continent's mine. I'm making fucking productions left and right. I'm spreading religion all over. Time to make boats. Then make some boats. Head on over to the fucking other continent. Who the fuck was there? It was some Viking asshole.
Wow.
Then I got my frigates. I got these fucking. I use Queen Elizabeth's 2 cities. Those are my naval ports. I'm pumping ships out of those fucking places. Pumping ships out. Those are over, just bombarding these coastal cities.
Damn.
Then my knights come in, take the city. All right, go down to the next one, bombarding cities. I got submarines going around. Then I go up to the Queen of France. I forget what her name is, but she does.
Did she give up?
At that point, they all try to. So Caesar. So when you get to a certain point in the war, they realize like, okay, I'm fucking losing. They'll send out a treaty, or they'll be like, hey, let's stop the war. I'll give you 134 gold. I'll give you 2 gold per turn for 30 turns, and I'll give you like one of these luxuries for like a turn. And then I say, no. Bombard.
Damn.
So yeah, I could have stopped if I wanted to, but I didn't. I wanted it all. So I of course I got it all.
You're getting greedy.
And then at that point, it was real a matter of time before I got it was a kind of shitty towards the end because on the other continent towards the north it was the French bitch, and then she had a city state she was allied with. So as soon as I went to war with her, they went to war with me as well, and they were
Oh,
situated in the fucking perfect spot. They had a mountain to the south and a river on like surrounding them, so I couldn't even fucking get into them. And then
damn.
they were just fucking they were just killing me so hard, and they had like a wall around their city, so I couldn't even fucking get into it. So all my units like backed out, and they were all just like 3 tiles away, just looking for like 30, 45 turns. They were just standing there, and I just keep sending more and more troops over there to like get the siege units so I can get in there. I'm taking out the fucking the goddamn walls. It was glorious. It was great.
It was. And did you win?
I fucking won my first victory in civilization, a domination victory. And for each victory, you get like cool little animation at the end. And it was like a bunch of different like war scenes. Like it was like tribal war, and then it was like knights and shit. Then it was like a guy with like a fucking like an assault rifle. Then like a giant bomb exploding on a city. And then at the end, it was like a giant city celebration. And it was like a parade. It was like a military parade. It was like the
Oh,
tanks.
they were
It,
marching and
it was like a North Korean military parade. And I was like, yes, sir. There they are.
that's me.
That's my boys. Get them.
Just holding your headshot like.
Yep, that's me. I killed them all. I did it. Yeah. So now I'm gonna go for a religious victory next time.
Okay.
And when I beat it, I got like 7 achievements for beating it.
Damn.
It's crazy, but not really because it's one of those games where it's got those 9 difficulties. But you get an achievement for each difficulty, and if you like beat difficulty 3, you're gonna get the achievement for difficulties 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, nice.
So I got like 2 for that. I got like 2 for like the map size. I got 1 for like the leader I chose. I got 1 for it being a domination victory. I got another for one other dumb thing. So it has like 300 achievements. So and some of them
God
are
damn.
really really fucking dumb. It's like have this specific type of victory, and have this be the suzerain of this specific city, and like do this one. It's like really hyper specific shit. It's
Why?
crazy.
Just because? Or?
Just cause
All right. Well.
because it is shit. If you thought about it and I mean, you're probably not gonna go. You're gonna think more about the game than about the achievements. I mean, but
Like normal.
but some people might not. Some people are gonna go achievement hunting. All right, and then also let you make your runs different because it's like this hyper specific achievement requires a hyper specific build you might not have done before. So it's like, oh, it gives me another reason to go back and like try that out to make it work.
Yeah, to make it work and see how you could do it better or learn something from
Yeah, or
it.
do something different. Yeah, and there's also like there's tons of different like leaders you could be. There's like in the base game, there's like 20 or something, and then there's like 20 to 40 others from DLC. I don't have any of that shit because fuck it. But
But at some point you will.
maybe I don't know. There's
You'll
tons
dig
of
in the little
there's
wallet.
tons
like,
of content in this base game. I don't think I'll need to. And with Civ 7 coming out pretty soonish, I don't know when. I probably won't get that like on release because I don't give too much of a fuck. But it'll.
you don't care, but you're
I
sounding so
I
excited for
get
it.
that before I get any Civ 6 DLC.
Mm.
And I might get it at some point because it's a fun game. They change shit every game. Every game works differently. Like in Civ 6, like I said, districts is the main thing. In Civ 5, there were no districts. It's all every game works differently.
But what's the theme of this game?
No
Do you
idea.
know yet?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it'll probably be a fun time no matter what it is.
And we love that here, having a good time.
Oh yeah. Apparently you can play as Napoleon.
Is he short?
Apparently he was only like 5'6". Well, it wasn't actually that short.
Well,
So
he's like that's like average, right?
in our times, modern times, yeah, it's like it's kind of a short king, but
yeah.
he's not as short as
He's
people
the real
think.
short king.
Yeah, it's not like that episode of Fairly Odd Parents where Timmy goes back in time, he's getting the picture taken, and he's like behind a wall, and he has like a step stool that's as tall as he is.
That's
Or
so
was
sad.
that? And he was like eating a Pop Tart. Yeah, he was eating the Pop Tart. And he
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
they had to go back. He had to get that for some reason. That was like a 2-part episode or one of the movies or something.
I don't think it was
I think
the
it was a TV.
oh like a TV special.
No, where he's going into the TV. I don't think it was.
Oh, the only thing I remember. Well, I remember a few things from that special about him, but it was when they went into the anime world,
I do, and they had the Dragon Ball fight.
and then when he was older at the end,
Oh yeah, he looked like a bum.
looked like a bum. No, it's just how it is being old.
That's how you look when you're 40.
That hunchback, balding,
You
and
got that Homer Simpson fucking little comb over with 2 strands of haircut. It's not great.
you would shave your head bald before you ever do a comb.
Yeah, 100%. Because then people get used to you bald, and then you make bald your look, and if you can do it well, then it's like all right, But
Yeah,
but,
grow a fat mustache.
or you can do that guy from The Office, and then just do like the monk, whatever the tonsure.
No. Ew.
If that's what you got and you can make it look, a lot of people can't make it work. You got to be fat to make that work. You can't be a skinny guy walking around like what's his name from Adventure Time, Davy. He's got that kind of cut. It doesn't work for a skinny person. You just look like a fucking pedophile.
But isn't it, but isn't it just confidence? Isn't that all that matters when it comes to a haircut?
It
Just
really is because another podcast I listen to. That's all I fucking do. Is this guy on the Bad Friends podcast? One of their producers. I forget his name. He has a shitty. He's really
Carlos.
shitty. Yeah, Carlos. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got
yeah.
a real shitty head of hair, and yeah, he's not. But apparently he gets tons of puss. But he goes like raves and orgies and shit like that. Not as much anymore though. So.
Well, I mean, hey, when you're famous guy,
Oh yeah, when you are a bad friend,
when you're a bad friend, you get the bad pussy.
exactly.
You get the bad bitches.
Anything is possible. Yeah, I've just been so hyped on Civ 6. That's just how I've been thinking about. Seriously, literally, I got home
And you played
yesterday.
Sim 6?
I got home yesterday at like
What were you doing?
10:30, or
AM?
PM, and I finished editing Kingdom Hearts. I think I finished that at like 11
Okay.
p.m. Right, got that
Mhm,
going.
mhm.
I then proceeded to play Civ 6 until 1 in the morning.
Nice. What else are you gonna do?
Then this morning, I think I played Civ 6 from 9 a.m. until like right before you came.
Really?
I think I was like, that's why I told you I was like, oh, I had like some errands to do today. Just completely, I was in there.
Sim 6.
I was in it.
You were deep.
When you're gone, I'm right back in there, baby. I already got another run going. I got my religious run going. I'm fucking Peter. Same in Russia. I'm settling the mountains. I'm getting fucking extra
In
religious.
Sim 6?
Civ 6.
Oh, Civ 6.
Yeah,
I
not
said
the Sims.
I was like, what?
No, I haven't gotten to the Sims. No, yeah, I'm settling the north. Got those bonus religion points from the Tundra Tiles expanding.
You're on the 5th rank?
Mother Russia. No, I'm on Prince now. Or yeah, I'm on Prince. I'm on the difficulty you start at, which is like 4.
Oh, okay.
So I think I'm gonna try to go up by 2 every time I win,
Oh.
which is a little bit more than incremental, but it'll be something.
Yeah, a little easy.
Yeah.
Warm up to it.
Yeah, just because, like I said, there's like 9 difficulties. I don't think I'm ever gonna beat Deity, which is the hardest one, because at that point, civilizations literally start like way ahead of you. You start with nothing. They start with like 3 technologies. They start with like 3 extra units. They start with like
That's scary.
it's way against you. So you gotta know what you're doing. So I'll probably never reach those like top 3. But
But you're trying.
boy can dream.
Boy can dream.
Boy can dream and have fun with it.
We have dreams. We had dreams.
I've had dreams before. What's the last dream you had?
I actually had a dream about me and my girlfriend getting kidnapped.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then we were in the back of a truck. And then I remember being tied up and thrown to the corner, and she was chained up in the other corner of the street because it's like it's like a flatbed truck, but it was like maybe had like a camper on it. Or it was
Oh
like
yeah. Like a tarp or something.
yeah, something like that. And I just remember breathing heavily, and then like we're just like panicking and freaking out. And then when we get there, the driver goes to a hard stop, and then we shake a little bit, and then all we hear is it's just dead quiet, and all you hear is the sound of the guy opening his door and then closing it. And then, like, you just hear steps, like, on the side of the car, like...
Oh, God, was it like gravel or like stone?
Yeah,
Or
it was
like, all right.
You hear crunch. Like, we were, like, in the middle
so
of nowhere.
scary.
Yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere. I'm like...
Terrible.
And then, right as he opened the door, I woke up.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, like, as he opened the trunk or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Or they took the... something. I don't know. I remember it was dark. And then it wasn't a good time.
Pants were wet.
No,
Bad time.
they were after.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was so happy that I woke up, and then I pissed myself.
Like, oh, thank God I'm in bed. I didn't want to piss in that guy's truck. That'd been rude. That'd be hilarious if it was like an inverse of Freddy Krueger. Like if you piss in your dreams, it's like the piss stays in the dream. It'd be hilarious.
No, the only way to wake up in the dream is by pissing yourself.
Oh, okay, yeah. That'd be a funny plot to like a movie, like a shitty book or something. It's like you're in the dream state. It's like piss yourself. What do you give me? You gotta piss.
Gotta get out of your dream. Pee.
There's like you're like surrounded by like soldiers. It's like what's it called in fucking Canada?
Canada, what?
The waterfall.
Oh, Niagara Falls.
It's like the hands behind their backs. Like, Niagara Falls, and then it's like a snap cut, and then it's like they're like in a Star Wars back to tank, and it slowly starts turning yellow.
Oh, no.
Piss.
Oh no,
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, that'd be a real shit.
or it's like he wakes up in like a hospital bed. He's like, I didn't. And like it zooms out. It's like a big yellow stain before he sweeps it up and then gets up and goes, you know?
Just dripping as he's walking past.
Yeah. He just slept a little bit. Ah, man.
Oh, I'm dying.
When was the last time you pissed yourself in
Yesterday.
bed? Oh, no.
Oh, in bed? No, I
Yeah.
pissed myself at work yesterday.
Oh, no.
You know, because I have a pair of shorts that I wear sometimes.
You're pissing shorts.
Yeah. Well, that's the first problem is wearing shorts. But
Just pull the
sometimes,
pants up, piss right at the side of it.
sometimes when I'm at home and I'm wearing my gym shorts, well, because it's already tied, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
want
If it's
to undo
tied.
it. And
Yeah,
all right.
might as well. It's easy. You got a lot of room.
Oh yeah. Like, what's that supposed to be?
Yeah,
You
but, no, yeah, it's big shorts. I could if I tried. I'm sure.
it's easy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure.
I've done it. It's
Yeah.
embarrassing. No,
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah, I fucking. Where was I going with that? I forgot. Fucking hell! I did wait
Piss.
for a second. Piss. I pissed myself at work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's because like these shorts that I have are like kind of like dig in on my crotch a little bit. So when I'm
Mhm.
done pissing, I'm like, all right, I think I'm done. You shake it a little bit,
Yeah.
and when I think I'm done, as I put it back in, a little more just comes out. And I'm like,
Yep.
damn it!
Hate when it happens. Yeah.
And then they're khaki, so it's fucking
Oh,
obvious.
yeah.
You still look like a fucking, it's not
Well,
water stained.
Here's what you gotta do when you wash your hands. You just gotta wipe them on your pants, so you hope it looks like you blend in. It's like, oh, I was washing my hands, dried off on my pants.
No, I think that brings more attention because people are like, why? What is pants?
Baby. So here's what you gotta do. You gotta get some waters on all your pants, so it's also
Soak it.
it's the same color uniformly throughout.
Or hear me out. Stay in the bathroom, drink more water, and then when I pee on my shorts, take off my shorts and just piss on them. That way it all blends in. That way,
Do you leave it to your boss? Boss, I pissed myself. Can I go home now?
I pee boss.
Boss, I pee pee.
Oh my god, that would be so bad. Someone's probably done it just to get out
I
of
was
work.
gonna say what I try to do. I'm pissing.
You shit on your shorts.
Yeah, I clench my ass on that. Let's be out now. When you're done pissing, you do a little squat, so you activate those groin muscles. Hopefully, get the extra little bit out. You know.
Oh yeah, squeeze it out from down
Yeah,
under.
yeah. Get your tank. Go. Yeah,
Put my hand under my shorts from the back.
Yeah, push that tank. Yeah. You got your one hand in front, making sure your penis straight.
Yeah.
Your other hand. And you do that. If you do, just make sure you don't do that at the urinal, or if you do, make sure that you're the only one there. Make sure you're in a spot where, like, be in the first urinal, right? So you're right around the corner, so you can hear him when the door opens. And we can really quick bring your hand back. So, because if you're right at the end, they might see you. You know, you want to be in the most optimal spot, so you can really bring that hand back real quick, make it seem like you weren't, fingering your butt while peeing.
But what if you're like mid gooch and someone walks in?
And that's why I'm saying that. So it's usually like the bathroom door, and there's like kind of like a barrier right here before like the row of urinals.
Right.
So you got to be in the first one, so you can hear the door open and have more time before they come around and see you. Because if you're way down here at the end, as soon as they come in, you're in their peripheral line of sight.
What if you just drop your shorts as you pee and they're on the floor?
Yeah, just pee like a toddler. Just pants all the way down. Like Butters from South Park. That's what you got to do.
That's so stupid.
I remember when I was a child. One time I was like 3, and I was peeing in the urinal, and
that homeless guy walked in.
Oh yeah, I think there was like the small and then the taller one, and then I just didn't want to use the small one for some reason, so I used the taller one, but I wasn't quite ready for it yet, so I peed mostly in there. Then there's like a streak just like down like 3 or 4-year-old pants, but also khaki pants or whatever pants. You can obviously see this is like a little streak of pee. Yeah.
And you know what? That's the shitty part. Those are the moments you always remember,
Oh, yeah.
regardless if you're 50 or like fucking 3. You remember.
One time I pissed myself. Yeah, we know, Grandpa. It was yesterday.
Yeah, you're doing it now.
You're doing it now. Oh yeah.
He just pissed into his own cup. Oh yeah.
Sorry about that. How do I stop? You ever stop peeing when you're peeing?
Sometimes I have like a really long pee.
Those are great when you're there for like 20 whole seconds.
Sometimes it's like a long pee and it's like fat. You know what I mean? Like you hear that.
Yeah, it's like a fried chicken in there. Yeah, those are good ones. I don't know
It's
how
it's guttural.
I don't know how those ones happen besides just holding your piss, but sometimes it's just natural. It's like, damn.
You just got a big pee sometimes.
I used to pride myself when I was a child. Like, yeah, people were always like, "You went to the bathroom that fast?" Like, yep. I piss quick. I just shoot that shit out. But then sometimes, if I was ever in the bathroom for more than 15 seconds to piss, I thought that was an achievement because it's quite a long time to piss for me. Just in and out.
Did you see the video of like the old guy at the supermarket? He had like fart or something, so or like maybe he had the shit, so he like lowered his pants, and he's like at the register, and you just see a little bit of shit come out, and then he just pulls it up, acts like nothing happened, and then like looks for a second, another time, and looks back real quick, and like,
No, but I have seen various videos of people, doing like you do sometimes with their peanut at your shorts, but doing the same thing with their shit. Well, it's like kind of shit a little bit in their shorts and just kind of shake it out. Yeah, it
no,
happens.
bro.
It happens. You can look at videos of it. It exists on grocery store like CCTV footage
Oh,
and
you know what?
everywhere.
That did happen. I saw it in middle school. Someone shit themselves, and you see it running down like a small raw that small log just rolling down their leg.
Yep. Not even rolling down there. Just like just shake it out.
No, this rolled because it was
Yeah,
kind of wet.
it's like stick it to him. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like the whole log just.
it was bad.
Yep. You
Yeah,
sh-
I've had a bad shit one time. I had bad shit one time where I had to throw away shorts and then had to call my brother to bring me something.
Damn.
I remember that day
You're just
vividly.
in the bathroom for 20 minutes. Come on, come on. Hope he's in the hope he went to the right bathroom. Hope he went to the right bathroom.
It was at the mall, so it was even
Oh
worse.
damn.
So he's like at a different store,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck. I'm just there, like fucking crying in the fucking Macy's bathroom. I'm like, shit. And of course, I can't tell my parents because they're there too. I'm like,
No, it had to be when you were all there. It's like, what's this on? He went, somewhere. I'm gonna go
then I'm
look over
wearing
here
new,
for a bit.
then I'm wearing new shorts. Did you wear those when you came in? Yeah,
Yeah,
Don't worry
about it.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
price tag on it. So like,
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Now instead of shit, you got a big sticker running down your ass. It's like this is M.
That was so
Terrible.
bad. That was a bad day.
Yep. The only mall mishap I've had is when I was like on the phone with I was like my mom or my aunt or something. I was walking up the down escalator and I was like close to I started at the top. And I started going down. I turned around and started going up. And I was doing fine for a little bit. And I was on the phone. And I fucking tripped and fell. My phone fell. And I had to get up and like scramble fucking to get. I had to actually get up and down. So it's funny for a little bit. I'm sure someone who was watching that mall camera had a little bit of a chuckle. And whoever was around to see it, I had to go get my phone and be like, yeah, it was a reception or something. I forget what I said, but it was I definitely didn't say I was going up a down escalator and fucking fell and ate shit on it.
You could have.
I could have.
What would have happened? Let's be honest. Let's brainstorm some ideas. You would have got scolded.
Yeah. Laughed at first and foremost.
Yeah. First and foremost, then maybe hit in the car when no one's around. Like you
Yeah.
get back in the car. Like,
No, I think
What do you
it was my aunt or someone who wasn't there. They were somewhere else, but yeah, it definitely would have been passed around and definitely told. So I'm glad I lied about that one.
oh, isn't that just the worst when when not even your parents are around? You do something stupid and like you're with family, like your aunt or your fucking cousin. I'm like, fuck, this is a bad one.
Yeah,
This is just embarrassing. Like,
yeah. Some of the worst ones are the ones that only you're privy to, only you know about. 'Cause like, man, oh boy, I'm embarrassed myself. I'm glad no one saw that.
you know what? Speaking of pisses, I actually do have to pee again.
Do
I'm
it.
gonna be honest, I have to go.
Have a fat piss while I think of a musical recommendation.
Okay, let's do it.
Damn, I always forget to fucking think of one. God damn it.
You got
Fuck!
it. Don't worry. So my musical recommendation.
Your musical recommendation.
Mine is called "Those Eyes" by New West.
Ooh.
It's a love song, and
Nice.
honestly, I've listened to it for a few months now, and I've been thinking on it. I think if and ever at some point I do get married, that's probably the song. I'll I don't remember. Maybe dance to it.
Maybe. Or
If
it'll
it
be
gets to
playing
that.
in the background or something.
Playing in the background. That song, I'm like, that's it right there. Sometimes you just know, like for certain. Not that it'll ever happen, but like if it ever came to it, I'm like, that's the
It's a song
one.
that fits the moment. You feel like, well, yeah, it would fit how you would feel in the time.
Exactly.
That's a pretty good one.
I'm sensitive.
Said to the little boy. Try to look at the light. It makes you sneeze.
God bless you. The cops are
What?
coming.
Oh god, they heard my sneeze. Oh shit. Have you heard that? If you look at the light or at the sun, it'll help make you sneeze. If you
That's
gotta
what I
sneeze.
always do.
Yeah. I guess we've talked about this before too. Like, I guess it like crinkles your face. Like your eyes are getting used to like everything like crinkles and makes it more sensitive. So, my musical recommendation
What is
is
yours?
a song from Panic at the Disco.
Oh.
It was my favorite song for a while. I think in middle school, probably sometime in the high school. It's a pretty good one.
Mhm.
I forget which one of their albums, but it's them and Fall Out Boy. They're one of the two. I think they're the two bands that are
That we all listened to back in the day.
oh yeah, and started the trend of having just really obscure and like long song titles. that didn't really make sense with the song. It was just really long, you know. But
It's fair.
yeah, but but the one I was thinking of is titled "The Only Difference Between Martyrdom and Suicide Is Press Coverage."
That's from the first album.
Is it?
Is it the purple background?
I have no idea.
I
I
think
just know it's.
so.
I think it might be the first one, or the one where it's like, or it's like the people like sitting on the against the wall or something.
Oh, yeah, it might
Maybe
be that one
it's
too.
that one. I don't know, but I remember.
One of those 2.
I remember something that's also cringy is one time during it was probably during middle school, like sixth, seventh, eighth grade. I had to do one of those things, probably like sixth grade, where you just like put down like your personality traits, like but write about yourself. It's like your favorite song, and I put that, and then you just thinking about it now, just that long title, and just teacher reading like, man, this kid is fucking edgy loser.
Edgelord.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, they probably
Terrible.
think you're a loser.
Don't like, I don't like to think about it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but
It doesn't help that your mom was the teacher either, so.
no, yeah. Anyways, it's a good song. I finally now realized when I was young, I didn't even know what those words meant. I knew it. I knew what suicide meant. I wasn't quite sure what press coverage was. I don't think I knew what martyrdom was. But now I understand what that statement means. Now I
Mhm.
understand the radical statement that is being said when with that song title.
Maybe your teacher thought you were an intellectual when they read that, like, "Oh, man, maybe he understands."
Maybe. Oh, a fellow man of culture. Oh, I see. Tips fedora to you, sir.
They write a note on the paper later, but see me after class like, "I like that song too.
Yeah, so you know, if you come back to my house, I got a couple
I got a
CDs.
CD if you want it."
Couple CDs. CDs nuts. Hey! I think it's me and Effin. Yeah.
Yeah. Then he fucks you, and then you move to a different 4 towns away. You try to start a new life, and that doesn't work. So about a few months go by after that. You move to a completely different state, about 6 states away. So you start fresh, and then you start living the good life until you get in a car accident and your mom dies.
Yeah, it's a tale as old as time.
It happens.
It happens.
There's a movie about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Is there?
You're in it.
Oh, right now. Yeah. Um.
Yeah. It's
I was gonna say something else. I forgot I was gonna bring up another thing. I was gonna ask you another question. I forgot.
I just wanted to hold on to your
Oh,
shoulder.
have you ever had detention?
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
detention one time for the most stupid fucking thing. I think it showed up late, and then I got detention.
Oh, that's what? That's kind of
Yeah,
shitty.
my teacher's a fucking cunt.
Yep. I had detention once because I was like talking during class.
It happens.
Yep.
Sometimes you just want to be like, fuck it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, that sucks. But it only ever happened once. I did get, I was late, and then you had to go to the ISS fucking
Yep.
in the beginning. They didn't know, and then whatever, whatever you get detention, whatever the fuck. It's
You
bullshit.
Sit in that small ass room for a period, or I'm like,
Yep. I'm just gonna fucking stick my thumb at my ass, I guess.
stick with them, man.
Brings back terrible memories.
Like this podcast.
Yeah.
We
If you
always
like-
bring back terrible memories.
If you liked everything to do with this podcast, maybe just liked some of it, why don't you give this video a like? It helps us. It'll help you. It helps us grow with that engagement.
And please subscribe.
Please subscribe if you want to see content similar to this. We got Let's Plays going on. There's going to be one popping up during the intro. It's going to be a Kingdom Hearts episode. It's a great one. It's one that just came out today.
It's good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
Today
one.
when we're recording it.
Yeah, so we get the final form. Oh, the best form. It's a pretty good one. If you want to see similar content to that, make sure you subscribe to see when it gets uploaded. Also, leave us a comment telling us if you've ever been given detention and for what. What for? Why come you have detention?
What happened?
I'm going to go cry now.
Yeah, me too. Sometimes you just need a good sniff.